So how can we avoid this disadvantage or setback? How can we avoid it within a team?
Um, how can we avoid it? We can avoid it by listening to each other. Planning.
By listening to each other, yeah, that's good. And by what?
Planning.
Planning.
Hello,
Yes, Maddie.
everyone.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
Kamusta?
But
How are
the
you?
first thing you should do is discuss in a mature way. You need to choose a team leader.
Please, Ola, can you record the lesson, please?
Because I've not started. This is everything we talked yesterday. Yeah, when I start a new lesson, then that's where I record.
Sorry
But
about
that's fine. No, it's all right. That's fine. I can start recording from now. So maybe that can juggle our memory. That's fine.
Not joining
So,
you. Hi, Dai.
very first thing is, even if you're two in a group,
Thanks
you
for
need to
watching.
choose a team leader and agreed. So a team leader shouldn't like force themselves on you. You need to agree. Okay, come on, ladies, we're in a team. I would like to. You can put yourself forward. For those of you that watch The Apprentice, you can see, you can understand what I'm saying. You can put yourself forward if you think you're up for it to be a team leader, so that you are in charge of designating the workload. Say, you get to find out about this. You need to find out about this, or I get to do something. So you choose your team leader, then you fall back onto what Maddie said, listening to each other, then planning. What are we going to do? What's the first thing we need to do? You discuss together. By that, once you have a team leader and the role and the responsibility has been assigned, everybody will clearly understand what they are supposed to do. What is their contribution to the goal that you all want to achieve? And you need to set your expectation. For example, goals for everybody. Nobody wants the group to blame them for the failure of the task. Does that make sense?
Yes, Ola.
Does that make sense? Is anybody there?
Yes, Ola.
Yes, Ola. Yes.
Nobody wants to be blamed for whatever task you are submitting. So that is why when you are within a group, you want to do your own part because your group will ask you, what we said you should do, have you done it? And now all I said is our turn to come and present in 5 minutes time. You didn't do what you're supposed to do. Now Allah is going to say, where's this so question? Why did you include this? And we told you to do it. You didn't do it. You have to answer to it. And if we get pass or Allah said fail, go and do it again. We will let you know that you are the one that makes us to fail. Is there anyone here that would like to be blamed for the failure of their group task? Nobody. No. Yeah, that is where a great sense of accountability comes in. You need to account for everything you have done. So say for example, you've done poster and you're presenting it. If something catches my eye, something really good, something excellent, if I say, oh my God, wow, who did this part or who researched and give you information about this? You will be proud of yourself to quickly answer to say, Ola, I did that part. And I'm like, wow, well done. That's outstanding. You will feel proud because you know that you need to account for this. You need to tell them what you have done. More ideas and creativity. You learn from each other. When others bring ideas, you can add it to the ideas that you've learned from you have. So then you have more ideas. Creativity. When you work with other people, you learn to be more creative. Even me as a teacher, and before the lockdown, I've learned so many things from my class, from my students, because this activity you will be doing it in classroom, isn't it, Angie?
Yeah.
And I'll be going round and I'm looking at everybody's table and I'm like, wow. I'm even asking them, what did you put together to do this? How did you do this? What did you know? You gain ideas and knowledge from other members. Problem solving skill is more effective and quicker solution.
Mega love, shout out
because
everyone.
You know that you need to submit this work. You want to achieve grade. If there's a problem, do you think you're going to leave the problem and not solve it? When Allah said tomorrow is the deadline, 10 a.m., your group must settle. Do you think you're going to leave whatever problem you've got?
No.
You're not. I have experience where I've asked students the posters and mistakenly one of them put a bottle of water on the table and she thought unknowingly, she thought she actually pressed the lid down. And all of a sudden, accidentally, and they are just doing the finishing touches to the poster. And this bottle got knocked down, and I bet you the old water spilled all over everything. And they were using cardboard. And they had to present the next day. Just like, say, I'm teaching you on Thursday, and you need to, your group needs to present tomorrow.
Thanks for
So
watching,
how did I
guys.
know
Love
this?
you all.
I was sitting in front as a teacher, and conflict started, argument started, shouting, oh my God. And I can imagine Wouldn't you be frustrated? You are finished. You've gone to library. You're time. You are getting together. Going. They come to call it because I've given them for say about a week or 2 weeks for them to do it, and they've been meeting in the library, chatting on WhatsApp, everything they are going to do, and they're just doing the finishing touches. And somebody knocked the bottle out, and this was maybe 2 or 3 years ago now, and the water spilled. And before the water spilled, did anybody check for the health and safety? Did anybody check if anything was going to? Nobody remembered. And it's almost fight. They almost fought on that day. And that was when I had the noise and I have to intervene and I have to calm everybody down. Unfortunately, they can't say we're not a team anymore. And this happened everywhere in the world, wherever there's a team. Football team, they practice together, they do also together. The day of the game, they play together, putting in all effort, all their strength. Then they went to draw. And it reached penalty stage, and only one person out of them lost the penalty, and the football team lost the game. Do you think they're going to sack the person that made them to lose the penalty?
No.
What do you think they would do?
They will try and solve their problem.
Good, thank you, Maddie. They go back, yes, and say, what mistake did we make? Why did we not see this coming? What should we do next time? So immediately, unfortunately, we're running out of time. They have to present the next day, and I will have given them more week or days to say, okay, but I need to train them. What about if you're in a workplace and problems happen? You're going to run away? You're going to say you don't want to work anymore? So I said, unfortunately, you still have to present tomorrow, 10 a.m. You still need to do your poster. And I tried to calm everybody down and made them to see sense. It wasn't intentional. It was accidentally. So let's bring ourselves together now and do the work. And I remember one of the classmates, one of them that volunteered to go and buy the cardboard for every single group because she lives closer to where they're selling the cardboard. And she volunteered to buy it for everybody. And unfortunately, when this accident happened, they went to her to say, can you please help us to buy it? And she said, one, I'm still busy with my own group. Two, I can't bring the cardboard until tomorrow to the classroom. Then they noticed that, oh, there wasn't any chance. Immediately, I told them, sit together now. This is problem. How can we solve it? They redelegated the task. You take a bus, go and get a cardboard. We come back to the library. We meet again 4 a.m. I bet you they presented their poster 10 a.m. next day, and they achieved extension. And I didn't give them distinction because they had problem. If they have done it in a rush and didn't do it well, I will award them. They did it perfectly. And actually, two of them that wanted to actually throw punches became towards the end of the course. They actually became best friends, and they're really doing well now. So working together make us to know how to solve problems. Balance is maintained between group productivity. You have to balance so for you to achieve that extension. It's in working together with, even if you're sleeping and you know that your group needs to to meet at a time. A good team player will know that I need to be on the same level with my team for us to achieve this goal. You can see in this image here. Is there any of them that their hand is longer than the other? The picture you're seeing on your left hand, it's all equal, isn't it?
No.
Yes, that's what they're trying to say, that you balance out. If you're trying to be in, even a team leader must work with the rest of the group in a way that will be effective, comfortable, and people feel relaxed with their team leader. That's when you can get a team leader that wants to be in control every time, that doesn't respect, that doesn't want to listen to other people. It's not going that balance is not going to be maintained. And these are the benefits of working together. And this will help you in your task too as well. So whatever you learn, it's like the previous unit, we finished unit 5. Whatever you have learned in task 1 will help you when you are writing task 2. And what I don't want, you're going to write a review, is some you giving me just 6 lines to say, Ola, that's my task 2, that's my review about the activity that I've submitted. No, you won't even achieve a pass. Okay, so think about it, ladies. Now, can you mute yourself? I know you do forget sometimes, but we're all adults. If you're not talking, just mute yourself. It's as simple as that. This is a distraction every time I'm teaching. If I ask you something, I'm expecting answers. Yes, that means I want you to unmute and give me the answer. But once you finish, just try to remember to mute yourself. It's distraction, it's disturbing.
Ayaw niya talagang naka-unmute ka eh. So gusto niya i-mute lang.
So now, we're going to look at
minsan makakalimutan kasi ng iba, no?
What are the factors to consider to work with others? We're going to look at the first and the second one. The third one is related to our task 2. Is related to our task 2. So we're going to leave it for now. We will look at task 2 next week because you need to have done task 1 to be able to do task 2. Does that make sense?
Yes, Ola.
Now I want you to unmute yourself to answer. Then you mute yourself again. Okay, thank you, Nida. So we're going to look at the factors. And what do we find out in these factors is that they are basically similar to what I have been explaining. But for clarity, we're going to go through it so you understand more. So communicating with others. This is about what are our communication skills that we need to have. We need to have communication skills to be able to communicate with others. If you are not listening, if you're not ready to listen to others, you only want your own point to be taken on board, nobody will want to work with you. What you will find out is people will start coming to me to say, please, Ola, can you not put me with this person? And when you don't work with, when people doesn't want to work with you, then you haven't got team working skills. When they give you feedback to say, please, Ola, can you allow others to speak? And you're not listening, you're not a good team player. and it's vice versa. Everybody has to have effective listening. Listen to each other. Share ideas, opinions. You need to understand that not all ideas are correct. And when your teammates say, maybe we should improve that, they will give you, your teammates should give you genuine reason. And you need to think about it and reason. But I know students, I've seen it from my experience, because students were thinking if I bring ideas and others say no, that means I'm not smart. That means I'm a dullard. Dullard means somebody that's not bright, somebody that's not very good with their education. No. It might be only that maybe what you said is not the right answer for that activity. And when you allow other people to bring out their own suggestion, you are learning as well. Then asking questions. As part of your communication skills, you should ask questions, because when you do, you are clarifying, you're clarifying every misunderstanding you might have, or something that's not clear enough. About 3 weeks ago, you guys presented, and I asked one of the group to say, why did you put this? And that person was very quick to say, it's not me, it's this person. Did you ask? Did you ask the meaning? Did you say, you said effective listening. What does that effective mean? Because what you will find out during your task is that you've given someone to go and research, say for example, NHS reform, and they brought the research back to you, and the group just received it and put it there. You didn't ask them questions. You didn't say, what does this mean? Which website did you get this from? Because you are thinking, if I ask questions, they're gonna think I'm putting them on the spot, or I'm being intimidating. No. Teams should work together. Team is a family. You might not be blood related, but you want to achieve common goal. Because when you come and present to me, because I am grading you, you're not adding any other thing. You're only submitting that group task, and I am grading you only on that group task. And this is not a task that you're going to do individually. I'm going to scrutinize you. I'm going to ask every question on that task. Any member of the group that brought their own assigned task, you have to question it. Ask questions. And then when you ask questions, you're asking, you will learn. Even the person that brought the task to you, they are learning as well, because when you're explaining something to someone, you are also learning. Then clarity of speech. Some of us have got accent. We've got accent that affect whatever we say. It affects whatever we say. And whatever we are saying are actually the right points, the excellent points. But when our team member can't understand what we are pronouncing, we're going to struggle. So clarity of speech. We need to go to Google. I do that. Click on pronunciation of things, of words. Click on it. Just play around with it on your own, not in front of anybody. Put your earpiece on. Or when you're on your own, type the word on Google and click the microphone in front of the word. So try improving your accents. If you remember, I don't know if some of you are aware of it. Clarity of speech is nothing to do with I am excellent. It's nothing to do with I am the best student. No. If you are aware of it, what's this lady that was presenting on X Factor? Sherry Cole. So, Sherry Cole was a presenter on X Factor in UK. Then Simon thought, wow, you are very good at judging on this X Factor. I'm going to take you to American Idol. Does anybody know what happened to Sherry Cole in America?
I think people were complaining about her accent.
Yes.
Because she wasn't speaking clearly. They couldn't understand anything that she was saying.
Yes. Just like our outcome here, just like people were complaining about Pierce Morgan to Ofcom, they have similar things. They have similar something like that in America. And all the Americans were complaining about Sherry Cole accent. Not her as an individual person. No, not that they hate Sherry Cole. She's very good. But when she's passing on the comment, they can't hear anything. And if you know Sherry Cole, you can, if you know her or you've seen her on X Factor, you know Sherry Cole have got
Because
very
she had
strong
a very
accent.
heavy British accent.
Jamie, have you
Sherry
heard?
Cole.
You know Sherry Cole, don't you?
Yeah.
You know what accent she speaks?
It's Geordie from Newcastle.
From Newcastle, thank you.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah, accent from Newcastle is
I love
really,
Sherry Cole a
really
lot.
heavy British
I can understand
accent.
what she's saying, but not everybody. So Simon had to, unfortunately,
Different places
take
here,
her
guys.
off
Mayroon kasing
American
accent, guys.
Idol,
Sa
and she
Scotland,
brought
sa
her
Wales,
back
dito sa
to
England,
UK, then
sa
before
Liverpool,
ending the
sa
contract
Newcastle.
with
So,
her
bawat area
for
ng
some
UK,
other reasons, not
dito
because
sa
of her
England,
accent.
may daming accent.
So that's what clarity of speech means. And I know, just like here, some of us are, most of us are from non-speaking English country. So we're just trying to improve ourselves with English, but our accents are always in the way. For example, I come from Nigeria. We only have Nigeria is an English-speaking country. We don't speak like French and we do have our traditional language as well, the native language, our mother language as well.
Nigerian pala
Because
tong
Britain
super
colonized
from
Nigeria, we speak
Nigeria.
English as a general language. So, however, we still have strong accents. Everybody, because of our mother tongue, we have our own accents. But what I've realized, what I've experienced from my past jobs is every time I say something, my colleagues will have to say, Ola, can you say that again? Pardon? And I'm thinking, if I'm going to be a teacher, this is not about me, whether I'm the best student in my university or I'm the best student in my secondary school. It's got nothing to do. It's how can I speak and whoever I'm speaking to can understand what I'm saying. So if I'm going to be a teacher, I'm going to be working with diverse population. I'm going to be working with
Manchester
somebody
is diversity, guys. Manchester
that
City.
doesn't speak any other language apart from
Diversity.
English. I'm going to speak with somebody that doesn't speak English before at all, and they have to. They are trying to speak English. So what can I do? So I have to up my game and start to be clear in my speech. even though I
Thank you,
still
Sisi,
have
sa
a strong
pagtambay,
accent,
takla-takla.
but it's rarely
Mega love,
that
shout out to
I
caregiver
speak
UK,
now
Sibugay,
and people have to say,
Philippines,
Ola, can you repeat yourself?
Madam Caregiver
So,
UK is in the house, guys.
to have good communication
Thank you very much
skills,
for
we'll
3
have to
million
be able
viewers
to
at saka
speak
sa 2 million
clearly.
na thumbs up. Thank you
Then
very much.
accepting and providing feedback.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
It's a very good skills under communication skills. We have to be able to accept feedback. I said a lot about it yesterday morning, even before I start teaching, about don't take feedback every time in a negative way. Don't get me wrong, some feedback are negative, but don't take it too personal. Take feedback, see it as the positive contribution to your learning. When you accept feedback, it will help you to improve. Oh, all I said when I was presenting, I wasn't making eye contact. I'm going to try and improve myself next time. I will practice with my younger children or my family. I will try to make eye contact. She said I was just standing there, no gestures. My body language wasn't good enough. Don't take it too personal to say, why should I look at her face? I don't want to see her. Then you're not going to learn. Okay. Then you should learn to provide feedback.
She's funny.
That was why I told you last time as well that don't say, Wasenda is my best friend, or Bontu. I don't want Bontu to think that I don't like her. If you look at this one, ability, second to the last one, ability to accept constructive
that are necessary
criticism.
for teamwork. Okay.
I know some people is supporting Piers Morgan, and some people are supporting what's she called? Meghan Markle. So the country is divided now, and at one point I support Meghan, but at the same time I support Piers as well, because we're in a country that everybody has got freedom of speech. But what I don't like about Piers Morgan is if you are able to give critique, if you're able to critique someone, you should be able to accept it. Does it make sense to anybody?
Yes, Ola.
Piers Morgan has got his opinion. He's saying out his mind. Like if I say I like Meghan, I like what she's doing, well, that's my opinion. I should give rights for another person to share their opinion. Whatever has given me that opportunity to share my opinion, I should give other people to share their opinion. And that's the only way I'm not siding with Piers Morgan. If you can give public critics to someone, you should be able to accept 2 minutes in that room and it walk away. So I just use that as an example. Accepting and providing feedback. So in your group, when you present, your classmates will give you feedback. But when you get negative feedback, don't walk away. Accept it. Have a think about it and look at how can I improve myself. Then confidence. If you're not confident, you can't improve your communication skills. You need to start working with others, and that will help you to improve your confidence. Reflection. And based on the last unit, I would say only I would say only 30% of all of you were able to reflect.
So mag-move na tayo sa
Have
ating math,
these
guys,
skills.
kasi
Reflection
isang
means
oras at saka
I
isang
have
oras
finished
kalahati
doing
lang
all
ako dito
this.
sa health and
Can
social
I write
care
about everything I've
ngayong
done?
umaga kasi may
Have
math
it
ako.
think about, reflect,
So move
think
sa
about
math na
what
naman,
you
okay?
have done. Reflection happen after something has been done.
So sa math na naman, ayan o. Magkatawag na si Ahmad. Padugo na naman to eh. Math na naman, guys. We move on to math. Hi, Ahmad. Good morning. Morning.
Hi, good morning.
How's
Good morning,
everyone
everyone.
doing?
How are you doing?
Bye.
Good.
Silent agad eh. Math na tayo, guys. Math. Guys, lubat ng ating cellphone, guys. Nagbigay na ulit ng notification ng ating phone.
So, have we got Rona?
Right here, Ahmad.
Excellent. Press clap.
Yes.
Excellent.
Charge
Have
muna
we
ako sa
got Caitlin is here. Nima? Is Nima around? No, Nima is not around. Ola?
Yes, please.
Excellent. So we've got Ola. We've got Abigail. We have got Samira. Is Samira around? Samira. Samira is not in. Louise? Louise is not in. Felicia?
Yes. Good morning.
Morning, Felicia. Ahmad? And then Ruth. And lastly, do we have Neda around? Neda? No, Neda is not around. And then lastly, Kerry. Excellent, super. You guys carry on with the starter, and then we'll start in a minute.
Kain tayo mangga, guys.
Good morning. Sorry.
Good morning, everyone.
Natin naman.
Yeah, we're not going down there. Two more minutes, ladies. Is Ahmed around, or are we all? Ahmed? Is Ahmed around? I don't see Ahmed. So yeah, a couple of minutes, ladies, and then we'll get it started. I'm not sure why Samira. I've not seen her for a while. Ruth also. Is anyone in contact with Ruth here? Anyone in contact with Ruth?
No. No.
Okay. Because I've not seen her last time neither, have I? Okay. And also Ahmed is meant to be here, but he's not. And Felicia, Felicia's around, isn't she? Yes, you are. Okay, sorry. Louise, is Louise around? No, Louise is not. And right, okay. Carrie Welsh. Is Carrie around? No. Carrie is not here. Well, let's try to invite her again. Then Ahmed, also let's re-invite him. I know that he's got a different course that clashes with this one, but let's try.
No, I'm not doing that course anymore because I fell behind because I had loads of stuff going on at home. But she wanted me to do 2 assignments just to get the certificate. But when I've done the college, they've said I have to redo the whole course again. I won't just be able to start off from, the second part of the course. So she told me I couldn't do the maths if
Right.
and I don't finish off the course.
You're not carrying on with this, Louise.
Not the course, not. I wanted to do the maths, but obviously she told me I couldn't do the maths if I don't continue on that course because it was part of the course.
Right.
So I'm not sure where I stand. I don't know where I stand with it. So
who's the manager of the course that you're doing, or who's the? So which course is?
I'm not sure who the manager is. I don't know. So I wanted to find out because really I wanted to do the maths, even though I can't continue the other course because I'm going to go back in September and do that when my daughter's in full-time school. But I wanted to do maths. I wanted to still carry on with the maths, but she told me I couldn't. So I don't know if I can or not.
To be completely fair, I don't mind having you here as long as you attend live and you don't miss 2 lessons in a row. That's fine.
Right.
So I'm fine with that. But whether you're able to get enrolled and do the test or not, do you know Emma Smith?
I've heard of that. I'm sure I think I did an assessment with her.
Yeah.
She's the one I did the assessment with.
That's correct. So she's probably the one to speak to because
right.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't do any of this admin, managerial parts. But yeah, if you speak to any of them, like I said, I will carry on inviting you to the lesson. You know, you work well. Yeah. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll try and contact her then and see if I can still, see what I can do because obviously I want to still do the maths even though I can't do the other bit. I wanted to still do the maths. Yeah, I'll try and contact her and find out. What I can do instantly. Yeah, I'll do that and see where we go from there.
Let us know how it goes on.
Yes, I will do definitely. And then hopefully, I'll join the class then next week. And stuff and do both.
No worries at all.
That's great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Right. What I will do, I'll put the answers on, and then you tell me which questions you guys want me to do with the visualizer over here.
Right. Okay. And is it still all online? Is the classes going to be still all on?
Up till now, all the classes are online, but you will be contacted and told when you can guys come in. But I think they're doing it in a kind of phase. So younger students first, and then adult students next.
Yeah. Okay. All right then.
Super.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Can you tell me which of these questions you would like me to do in details? And if you don't, then that's fine. I can move on. But if there are 1 or 2 questions or a few questions that you'd like me to do,
right?
Yes, submit. Number 2 and 9. Yeah, because number 2 I did 8 times 2. 4 plus 2 is 8 times 3. So it's 24.
So what I'll do, I'll get the visualizer on first, and then we can do a few of these questions on visualizer. And I hope there is no problem with the visualizer this time.
I was need you to do number 4 because I wasn't able to get that.
Don't worry, we'll do number 4 as well. Okay.
And number 5.
And number 5 as well. Why not? So so far I've got 4. Let me just try to get the focus right. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Okay. So right, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll just get this heater close to me because it's freezing cold here in college. Right, okay. So what we've got here, we've got question, did we say question 1 as well or not?
No.
Question 2, yeah? Right, it was 4 add 2 and then multiplied by 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, you need to remember something called bid mass. Bid mass. This actually gives you an idea about the order of operation. What do I mean by the order of operation? There are things that you need to do first before others. So you need to You need to work on brackets first.
Okay. Yeah.
And then indices, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So I want to work on the bracket first. 4 add 2? 6. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Question 4 as well, did we say? Yeah, 4?
Yeah.
Yes, question 4.
So you've got 3, 10, 17, 24. What you need to do, you need to find out what you add to 3 to get 10.
7.
You add 7 to 10, you get 17. You add 7 to get 24, so you need to add 7 to get how many?
31.
There's 1, add 7.
38.
That's it, done. Okay.
And 5.
Question 5, yeah, easy.
Yeah.
We can do question 5. It says 5% of 8,200 pounds. Okay, what I would do personally, guys, I would do 10%. Yeah. First of all, I'm going to say that 100% is 8,200, right? And I'm going to get 10%. What do I need to divide 100 to get 10? 100 to get
You need
10.
to divide, yeah.
So I'm going to divide here by 10 as well. When I divide by 10, 0 disappears, so it's 820.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get 5%, which is half of
14.
So I'm going to half that as well, so divide by 2 is the same as half, 410. Does that make sense?
Yes. But I did it in another way.
Go on, tell me please.
I did it the 5%, so I did it 5 over 100 times 800 and 200. Yes, so I cancelled
the zeros.
Yes, I cancelled the zeros and multiply 5 by 82, and I got 40.
Exactly the same method. Right, this is when you're good with fractions. So if you're really good with fractions, then you can do this. So this needs to change percentages into decimal, and then you get a fraction of an amount. This is the stuff we will be doing today. We will be working on adding, subtracting. Other question, did we say, what other questions?
6, please.
Question 6. Okay, I think question 6, we should be able to do that quite easily. 11 thirds into a mixed number. I'm going to ask myself, how many 3 goes into 11?
3.
It goes 3.
Please.
What do you say, sorry?
7.
And how, so
6.
Right, so 3 can go into 11 3 times, which is nice, and the remainder will be 2. Yeah, so 3 and 2/3.
I think that's number 6.
That was number 6.
7.
I've done that one.
Okay, how about number 8? Have you guys done number 8?
We are talking about number 6 now. Number 6 we are talking about. This one is number 7.
Yeah, you want number 6, question 6.
Yeah.
Let me just show you the questions again, so you know which question we should be doing. Okay. I need to actually record this lesson. Did we start recording it? Thank
Yes,
you for reminding me. Start recording. Here we go. Right, so what other question did we say we need?
6.
So question 6, okay, we'll do question 6, why not? So question 6, this particular topic is called place value. Place value. So we're talking about 12.53. Okay. And then it has the 5 underlined. Like I said, this is called place value. So if you look for place value, you'll find this topic. Because can you see these are digits? We've got only 10 digits. We use 10 digits. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on until you get to 9. But this one here, the value of this one is not 1. It's 10.
It's 10.
And the value for this 2 is just 2. So you've got units here. And next unit you get the tens. Next to the tens you get the hundreds. Next to the hundreds you get thousands and so on. But once you have a decimal point, the number next to the decimal point here is out of 10. The number next to it is out of 100. And then out of 1000. Can you see the decimal point is here? So look at what I'm going to write now. I'm going to write 352.173. So this is 300, isn't it? And then the 5 is 50, and then the 2 is just 2. But this one is not 1, it's actually 1 out of 10. You see, out of 10. The first number that is next to the decimal point is out of 10. And then this 7 here is out of 100. So 7 out of 100. Then the next number is 3 out of 1000. Or you can write this part only as 173 divided by 1000 if you want. Does that make sense?
No.
It doesn't.
No, I mean.
Please.
Okay. Once again, guys, decimal point. Are we happy with what's here on the left of the decimal point? Are we happy with what's on the left of the decimal point? So if I write 23, this is 2 lots of 10, that's 20, and this is 3. If I put 4 here, that's not 4, it's actually 400. Are we happy with this on the left-hand side of the decimal point?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is units. This is tens, hundreds, and this is thousands. Okay. The numbers that come here is less than 1. So look, if this is 1 here, this is 1 unit. Okay, and you've got this 1 unit, right? And then I've got another 1 unit, but I'm gonna cut it into 10 pieces. And I'm gonna highlight, let's say, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. This is 3 out of 10, right? So I write this as 1.3. The 1 unit is here, and the 3 is out of 10. Can you see? This is 3 out of 10, so it's 1.3. The number that comes next to the decimal point here is out of 10. Okay, what about the number that comes next to it? Well, this one is out of 100. What do I mean out of 100? I'm going to get my unit, and I'm going to cut it into really tiny pieces. Maybe I have 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. This will be 3 out of 100, and you can write, or maybe 4. Let's put this as 7. Let's put 7. Okay. So you've got the 1 unit, you've got the 3 out of 10, and you've got the 7 out of 100. And then the next one will be out of 1000. Next one out of 10,000. So this is place value. So the number that you have here is 12 point, what was it? 12 point, where is it? 53. And this 5 is out of how many did we say?
Out of 10.
So I can write it as 5 out of 10, and I can simplify it by dividing that by 5, and dividing that by 5 is 1 over 2. It's a half. Yeah. We'll do some work on place values. We'll do some work on place values. Should we do some work on place value next time, or should we do it? I think we'll do some work on place values next time. I'll get something sorted for it. Or actually, give me a second. I may be able to actually give you do some work on place values now. So we've got. Do you want me to put another question that is very close to that while I'm trying to find some work for place value, or should we work on fractions today?
Work on place value.
Yeah. Okay. That was math. And then I'm gonna go on to. Okay, so place value. So if we go to here, find it. Actually, what I'll do, I've got them downloaded already into my computer. So. Okay, bear with me. So we're talking about place values for decimals, right? That's what we want really, not integers. We want to work with decimals. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we go. So we will work on place values then today with integers and decimals. So here we go. Decimal point. So it says this is a place value man. Okay, what is value? Job does it have for each situation? I'm gonna leave that. That looks like each one of them will have a different value. People who work in construction are different than those who work in catering, are different than those who work in hospitals. So everybody will have a value. Similar case to digits. You know, when you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one can be 1 unit, or 10, or 100, or 1,000, or 10,000, or 1 million, or 10 million. So the digit 1 can be used depending on which place it's placed. So in this case here, let's see what we know about place value. Okay. So right next to the decimal point, right here, we've got units. Tens, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000 and a million. And next to the decimal point on the right hand side, this is out of 10, this is out of 100. Let's have a look. Tenths or hundreds. And then the next one to that will be 1,000 with TH at the end, so it's out of 1,000. And then the next one will be 10,000, so it's out of 10,000. Let's try. What is the digit? There are 10 digits here. We don't have any more than these. This is all the digits we have. We've got only 10 digits. And out of these 10 digits, we create all our numbers that we have. So these are digits. And what does a 7-digit number look like? Well, let's have a look. A 7-digit number will be something like this. Let's have a look. So I can say a 7-digit number, let's say 3, 2, and then let's put 0, 0, 0. How many so far? That's 5, 6, 7. I know that 1 million has got 6 figures, 6 zeros. So this is actually 3,200,000. Okay, I'm going to move away from this. Okay, here we go. It says place, we need to put these digits in here. Any idea, anyone that can help me to put these digits where they belong? Any help? You guys hear me?
Try.
Should we start with the first one, Caitlin?
No, the second one.
The second one. Let's go for the second one.
Yeah.
8 goes where?
Yeah.
Where?
834.
Yeah.
00 into millions.
So I would do. Can you see this 4 is next to the decimal point, so it's out of 10.
4.
Yeah. You can put the 0 here if you want. It's 0 out of 1,000. It doesn't really matter about how many zeros you have here. It doesn't really matter. This is 0 out of 100, 0 out of 1,000, 0 out of 10,000. It doesn't really matter about how many zeros you have on the right hand side of the decimal point. And then the units is 1. I've got no tens. I've got no hundreds. I've got 4,000. I've got 30,000. And I've got 800,000. So this is 834,000 and 1.4. Okay, did you see how I've done that? Also, I'm going to consider the decimal point. The decimal point is right there. And right next to the decimal point is 5 out of 10, 6 out of 100, 2, 7, 0, 0, 2, 9, 7. Okay. Right. Okay, here we go. This is your task. It says write these numbers in their place value table. Okay. What I really need you to do then is I want you to tell me these. We'll leave this task. Can you tell me what the underlying number value is? So that's 3 there, that 1 there, and that 2 there. What is the value for 2? This value for 9, the value for this 2, the value for this 3. Can you tell me what the value of the underlined digit is? Should I do the first one for you? Show you the value for the 3. This is units, 10, 100,000. So the value for the 3 is actually 3,000. Does that make sense? This is not 3. It's actually 3.
Hi, Ahmad. May I excuse, please?
Yes.
I have to excuse because my son's school has just rang me to pick him up at the moment right now because he had an accident on his pants. You know.
Oh, I'm really sorry. No, you can go and pick him up. No worries at all.
And then just because the new policy in school because of the situation, so my son is in the nursery. So once your son had the accident, so you have to pick him up, take you to your house, and change his pants and take him back again. You know. So
Yeah, you go, and we've got the lesson.
can you please record it though, Ahmad?
The lesson is recorded, yeah. So
It's recorded, but I cannot see it here. Yeah. Sorry. All right.
Yeah.
See you in a bit then.
No worries. See you in a bit.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Alis muna ako guys ha, kunin ko lang muna si Jacob kasi na ano daw, na may may accident siya sa toilet, nabasa ang pants niya siguro. Kasi pag umihi 'yon, no, nagmamadali minsan, hindi niya na ano yung pants niya hanggang below sa tuhod. Kaya pag umihi siya minsan, alam niyo na lalaki, no.
Ahmed, we can hear you too.
Okay, so you guys got these questions to do, right?
Yeah.
I've done the first one for you.
Oh, okay.
So the value for the 3 is for digit 3 here is 3,000 because it's units, 10, thousands, and thousands. So I've got 3 lots of 10,000. Oops. No. Units, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So this is 3,000. Okay. So you do me the next few questions, please. Okay, let me know when you're done. So I need the value for the numbers, the R underlined. And also, can you get this as well? There's 2 here. Okay, let me know when you're done. So in the chat, just drop me down if you're finished with these. Okay, done. Okay, perfect. Well done, Caitlin. Well done, Priscilla. Well done, Abigail. Okay. Right. Can somebody help me, please, with the second part, the question B? So this one here. So you can get on. So this 2 is
2,000.
how many?
2,000.
It's 200.
Oh, 200.
Yeah, 200, because this is units. Can you see where the decimal point is? On the left-hand side of the decimal point, first number is units, and then tens, and then hundreds. So this 2 here is 200. Okay. Thank you for answering this question. This is 200. Okay, for question B, we've got 200. Okay. Question C. Anyone for question C?
2,000.
This one,
Yeah.
2,000. It's on the right-hand side of the decimal
I
point.
got 20.
Okay.
100.
So, guys, the first number that is on the right, the first number that is on the right-hand side of the decimal point is out of 10. This is out of 10, so it's 2 out of 10. Okay, so it's actually 1 out of 5 as well. If you simplify this 2 here is 2 out of 10. So right. How about this one here? What's this? This one here. How do I write this one as a fraction? 1 out of
1 over 10.
1 over 10. Excellent. Super. And how about this one here for question D? 1 out of
100.
10.
100, because the first number next to the decimal point is 10, and the next number is out of 100, so it's 1 out of 100. Okay. How about these 9s? Let's go for let's go for this 9 here. What's the value for this 9?
It's 100.
900.
It is 900 because you got units, tens, hundreds, so it's 900. How about this 9 here?
It's 10.
9 tenths.
9 tenths. Well done. So we started to get that, yes?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. How about this 3 here?
It's 3 out of 100.
Well done. Excellent. And how about this 8?
8 out of.
It's over
8 out
10.
of 10.
Which is?
5, which is we have 4 over 5.
4 out of 5. Yeah. Perfect. Well done. Excellent. I think we should do one more. So I'm gonna share another thing with you. and you guys answer these questions. 4 questions. Okay, here they are. I'm going to give you a few seconds and then we'll get started. Right, first question now.
The first question.
Sorry, I don't. Yes, I can. You can hear me now. What's the value for 5 here?
Is 10.
5 over 10.
5,000.
No.
5. All right. I'll tell you what. Let's read this number together. And somebody, let's go for Abigail first. Can you read this number for me, please? How would you read it?
5,230.
There is a decimal point here.
Okay.
So if you have a decimal point, then what you can do, you can hide these parts and read the number. You can hide it, completely hide these two. So if you hide these, what this number will be?
52.
Exactly, excellent. And this 5 will be actually
5 over 10.
These ones, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just get the visualizer on and we'll go through a few things, because I think I'm not getting completely through. So it's better if we get the visualizer and just make sure we understand these. I'm gonna try to explain it using these graphs. Right, okay, so visualizer then it is. And I want you to get a pen and paper and write with me, please. I want you to get these written down, because if you write them by your hand, then it will make sense. Look, let's get the... Okay, so everyone can see what I'm doing. Right, if you have any number, like the one that we had a minute ago, it was 32.34. What you can do, you can get a piece of paper, as long as you have this decimal point here, get a piece of paper and hide this part and read the number. You don't need that for now. To read the number, read it without the decimal point. Then it's 52. Right, the first number you have here is actually called units.
Units.
Yeah, what do I mean? I have 2 units. Okay, how about that? That is tens. So I have 5 loads of 10s. So that's 50. 5 10s is 50. 2 units is just 2. So I have 50 at 2, which is 52. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah? So you can hide the decimal point and read the number. Okay. Now I'm going to get the decimal point unhidden. This one here, the number that is right next to the decimal point is out of 10. Okay, right. Look, imagine you've got your 50, you've got your 2 units, and imagine this is my unit. Okay, I've got 50 of these, I've got 2 of these, and now I'm going to try to get this 3 out of 10. So I'm going to cut my unit into 10 pieces. I'm going to try to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, say 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? So I've cut it into 10 pieces. So this is 3 out of 10. This is 3/10, which is 0.3. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to try to draw this 4. But this is actually not 4. It says if you've got your unit, and you cut your unit into 100 pieces, then this is 4 of them. So I'm going to go and do what I've done before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 10 pieces. I'm going to cut them this way as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see each of these little ones? These are out of 100. 1 out of 100. I need 4 of them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is 4 out of 100, or sometimes we call it 0.04. And you see it comes not the first one after the decimal point, it's the second one. But this is here out of 10, and the second one is out of 100. And the next one will be out of 1,000. Can you see what we're trying to do here? We're trying to actually express very small amount, very small amount. This amount here, each one of them is 1 out of 10. This one here is 1 out of 100. The next one, you'll cut your unit into 1,000 little tiny pieces, and each one of them tiny pieces will be 1 out of 1,000. So, moral of the story, if you've got your decimal point, the number that comes next to the decimal point is units here. The one after it is tens. The one after it is 100. Okay. On the right hand side of the decimal point, this is where it becomes confusing for you guys. This is whatever number you have here is out of 10. Whatever number you have next to it is out of 100. The number next to it is out of 1,000. And so on. This we call it tenth. There is a TH here. So it's out of 10. This we call hundredth. There is a TH in the end. This is thousand. And there is a TH in the end. It just indicates that it's out of. Okay? Get this written down, please. Get this written down. So the number that I had a minute ago was 52. So I'm going to write 52.34, was it? And if I was to say, well, what's the 3? Well, it's 3 out of 10. What's the 4? Well, it's 4 out of 100. This 3 out of 10. This is 2 units. This is not 5, it's 50. So I can say my number is like this. You get 50 units, you add 2 units to it, you cut 1 unit into 10 pieces, and you highlight the 3. You cut 1 unit into 4 pieces, 100 pieces, and you highlight 4 of them. Does that make sense? Get this written down, please. Look at this number that I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write 127.542. So this one here is not 1, it's 100. This 2 is not 2, it's 2 tens, 20. This 7 here is 7 units, so I can say it's 7. This 5 here is not 5, it's 5 out of 10. This 4 is not 4, it's 4 out of 100. This 2 is 2 out of 1,000. Yes? No? Can you write this down, please? Let me know if I need to put another example of these. Right, are we ready to start, ladies? Or are we still writing?
Yes, Dad.
Carry on, Ahmed.
Yeah? You start? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's put one more number and let's try to find out the value of it. So I'm gonna put maybe 437 point, let's say 435. And I'm gonna say, what's the value of 4? And let's go for Nima. Can you help me with the value of this 4, please? Okay, Ola? Ola present.
4/10.
4/10. Well done. 4/10. And I would simplify. So this is 0.4. Yeah, 0.4, which is 4/10. And what's that in terms of simplifying? If I want to simplify that, I can divide each of them by 2 because they're even numbers. So I'm going to divide that by 2. I get 2. And I'm going to divide that also by 2. I get 5. So it's 2/5. So the value of the digit 4 is 4 out of 10, which is the same as 2 out of 5. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. Let's go for the value of 3. The value of digit 3. What would it be? The value of the digit 3 there.
It's 3 out of 100, so 3/100.
Well done. I can write that as 0.03.
0.003.
Yes? Okay, the value of digit 5. This 5, what is it? 5 out of what?
5 out of 1,000.
Well done, excellent. And can I simplify it, do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
So should we divide by 5?
Yes.
So if you divide 5 by 5, you get
1.
And if we divide 1,000 by 5,
200.
So it's 1 out of 200. Yes? Let's have a show of hands, ladies. Who gets these? A show of hands, please. Hands up if you think you're all right with those. Caitlin, okay. Priscilla, Abigail. Okay, Felicia, you still need some more help with this? Thank you, Nida. Right, you got it. Ola, you got it. What about Nima and Rona? Nima and Rona. Nima, you got it? What about Rona?
Rona says she's going to pick.
She has the permission to pick.
Oh yes, that's correct. Correct. Sorry. Right, excellent. So what I'll do, I'm going to put some more questions, and we'll do some more of these questions because I want to make sure you understand place value. Okay. So we've done this one here, and we said we can hide this 34, and we said this is 52. This 5 is that's units, tens, 5 floats of tens is 50. Yeah. How about that? The 4. Ladies, somebody answer me. This 4 is 4.
Yeah. It's 4 over 10.
Which is?
Which is 2 over 5.
Excellent. Superb. Next one. 3.
Yeah, it's 3 over 1,000.
Done, or 3 thousandths, and you can see there is TH at the end. This 3 here?
3 over 100.
3 over 100.
Excellent, super. Okay, I think we should do one more of these. What do we think?
Yes, please.
Okay. We'll do one more. Okay, I think we've done that. Is that what we've just done, or no? It's not. It looks similar, but that's what you need to do. Okay, 4 questions. Each of them is 10 seconds, so a minute. Superb. Let's go through them. The 2 will be. So 2 out of, or is it just 2?
Yeah, that's 2.
So the 5 here is?
It's 500.
It is 500.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 2 out of 10. So 2% is 1 over 5.
Yeah? 2 tenths or 1 out of 5. Yeah.
Yes.
المفروض البيت ينزل نرجع من ضمن الترتيبات برضه. خلاص جيبوا معاك طيب اللي هناك الفورمه طيب.
So that's 3 over 1,000.
Okay.
وكمان خلاص لازم ترجع بدري عشان انا طيب امشي اشيله.
Is it Felicia that talks in Arabic? Or Neda?
Nida.
Neda, you from
Sorry.
Sudan?
Sorry about that.
No worries. Are you from Sudan?
Yes, I'm from Sudan.
I'm from Egypt, you know.
Sorry about that,
No,
teacher.
no, don't you worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, guys. So this 3 is 3 out of. Oh, that's wrong. This is wrong here.
It's 100.
It's 1,000. 3 out of 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is wrong here. So okay, right. Let's do. What else should we do? Should we do one more on these? Yes. So I'm gonna put these questions, and one person will do this at a time. One person at a time. So let's start with. Abigail. Can you tell us, please?
6 over 10.
This 6 here.
Yeah.
No.
You see the decimal point is here. This is units. You see the papers that we've written on the visualizer? Can you look back there? See
Yeah,
the decimal.
Yeah. 6 over 100.
No, that's 610.
It's on the left-hand side of the decimal point, not the right-hand side. This is out of 10. Okay, and the 5 is out of 100.
100.
But this one here is 5 units. So if you get rid of these, if you get rid of the
6 over 10.
if you get rid of these, can you read the number? If you get rid of the 25 here, can you read the number? What would it be?
65.
So the 6 is?
6 over 10.
It's 610.
See. Yes, this is 60 because it's 6 lots of 10. This is units. The 5 is.
Oh, yeah. I remember 60. Yeah.
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 The next person. So let's go for Felicia.
Yeah.
What do we think?
So that's 6 out of 10.
Perfect. Well done. Okay, let's go for Caitlin. This 5 is?
5 out of 10.
Are you sure? Check the paper that we've written.
5 out of 1,000, sorry.
That's better. Excellent. Let's go for Ola.
Yeah.
What do we have, Ola, for this 6? Sorry, I was choosing this incorrectly, but you tell me, what do we think about this?
6 over 1,000.
So this is out of 10. This 4 is out of 10. This 6 is out of 100.
Oh.
So we call it 600.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Reskla, can you help us please with this one?
Five out of 10.
Look, it's on the left-hand side of the. So this is units, tens.
Is it 500?
100.
5,000.
Yeah. It's 500. Try one more. Who can help me with this question? Who hasn't? Rona? No, Rona's gone. How about Nima? Nima, can you help me with this one?
Yes.
Go on.
600.
Are you sure?
Cover
this
60.
25.
Oh,
60.
60. Is it 60?
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
I think did we?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we've done. Did we go through these? This is the second cycle.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do one more. Let's do.
6 out of, yeah.
Okay. So let's go for. GRI cards. Game B. Okay. Give me a second, please. DIY cards. Multi-choice. So we've done that, haven't we? Okay. I think what I'll do, I'll put some more questions to do with place value. Oh, give me a second. Okay. Discard that and then. Okay, here we go. So, right, can you see that? Write down the value of the number that is underlined. Who's going to help me with this question?
20.
20, excellent, I'm happy with that. The 9 here, go for, I don't know if you can see the list. Let's say the list will go from Felicia, Abigail, Ola, Priscilla, Caitlin, Nima, and Neda. Yeah? So Felicia, Abigail, Ola, Priscilla, Caitlin, Nima, and Neda. Right, let's start with Felicia. What's the value for this 9?
9 out of 100.
Well done, excellent. This 4, next.
4 out of 100.
Try again.
No, 4 out of 10.
Which is, what's 4 out of 10 when you simplify?
2 over 5. 2
Yep.
over 5, right?
Done, excellent. Next.
8 over 100.
Well done, 8 over 100. Shall we divide by 4, both of them? So if you divide 8 divided by 4, you get 2.
200.
100 divided by 4, if you've got 100 pounds and you split it into 4 pieces, how much is each?
Say it again, Ahmed.
So you've got the 4 out of 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 out of 25. Okay. This 8?
10. 8 over 10.
8 out of 10, well done, which is 4 out of?
2.
4, you divide them by 2.
Yeah.
You divide them by 2. So if you divide 8 by 2, you get 4.
4.
You divide 10 by 2, you get?
5.
So it's 4 out of 5, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, next. This 5.
5 over 10.
5 over 10, which is the same as?
1.
1 over 5.
1 over 2, because 5 divided by 5 is 1.
Yeah.
10 divided by 5 is 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This 4.
4 over 100.
4 over 100, do you think? Or is it 400?
200.
400, because units, tens, hundreds.
100.
Okay. 6 here.
60.
Well done. This 2 here.
2 over 1,000.
Well done, which is the same as 1 out of?
1 out of 200.
If you half,
2,000, yeah. 2,000.
No, 2 out of 1,000. I can't write here. That's my problem. I can't write here. So it's 2 out of 100. It's 2 out of 100. 1,000 actually, sorry. 2 out of 1,000, which is the same as 1 out of 500.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 out of 1,000, which is the same if you halve both of them. If you halve the 2, you get 1. If you have the 1,000, you get 500. So it's 1 out of 500.
Yeah.
Okay. الحتة الثانية, write down the value of 2. 2 out of
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. If you halve both of them, you have 2, you get 1. You have you halve the 10, you get. Yeah, so that should be 1 out of 5. Yeah. One more.
500.
Well done. Excellent. So, ladies, do we think we've got a good idea of how these place values work?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just show you a couple of resources that you can get. I'm gonna go into Math Genie. I'm gonna go into GCC revision, and I'm gonna go into place value. And you see it? It's a grade 1, but nonetheless you need some help. So if you press the video, you'll find let's actually do that. So if you watch this video quickly, not all of it, but the beginning.
In this video, we're going to look at place value. Place value tells us how much each of the digits within a number are worth. So this question is 158. So what we can do is we can split up this number into its parts. So we can say we've got 7,000 and plus we've got 200s and we've got 50 and we've got 8. So 7,258 means we've got 7,000 plus 200 plus 50 plus 8. So we could say we've got 7,000s. So these are the thousands. We've got 7,000s. We've got 200s. We've got 50, which means we've got 5 tens. 50 is 5 tens. And we've got 8, and that means we've got 8 ones. So we've got 7,000s, 200s, 5 tens, and 8 ones. So the question said, write down the value of the 7, and that's 7,000. So we could write it as a number, 7,000, or we could say we've got 7,000. Okay, here's another question. Write down the value of the 4 in the number 32,407. So again, we can split our number up into its parts. So this time we've got 30,000 and we've got 2,000 and we've got 400. There's nothing in the tens column, so I'm going to leave that. Don't have to write anything. And I've got 7 in the ones column. So I've got 3 10,000s. So 3 10,000s. I've got 2 thousands. I've got 4 hundreds. I've got nothing in the tens. I've got no tens. And I've got 7 ones. So write down the value of the 4. The 4 is worth 400. So as a number, 400, 400. Or in words, I can write 400. Could also write the 4 in words. But either of these answers are okay. Okay. Here I've got 3 questions. If you want to pause the video, give them a go and press play when you're ready for the answers. Question 1. Write down the value of the 5 in the number 856,670. So we should get an answer of either 50,000 or we could write in words, we could write 50,000 as 50,000.
Number 8,450 each digit separately, 3. Then you've got hundreds, then you've got thousands. To the right of the decimal point, you've got tenths, hundredths, and thousandths.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been in mute all of this. I was saying you can go on Corporate Math and you can watch the videos as well here. So place value, press the video. There is a couple of videos here, and I think these are better because you've got the decimal parts of it as well. I was saying this place values are grade 1. And because they're grade 1, it's not just it's a grade 1 because it's easy, it's a grade 1 because every single person needs to do it in math. And hence it's a grade 1 because it's so important. So I would make sure I would go to corporate math, go to videos and worksheets, and find place value. And it's right here, it's video number 222. And I would do some of these questions here. Make sure that you do the applications as well. These are really important because it asks for more understanding. And then if you need to check the answer, you just press that, and then it takes you to the answer so you can see where you went wrong. Also, so place value, if you go to these are exam questions on it. Okay, and the answers are also there. Does that make any sense? Can we put our hands up, please, if we think we have got a good idea on how to deal with these place values? 1, 2. Okay, Ola. 3, press clap. Caitlin. You got it, Ola?
Yes, please.
Excellent. Neda and Nima, Rona. I mean, Rona, you just need to go through the video again, please, and the resources. Okay, I'm gonna put a post straight away after this, and I'm gonna add some resources for you guys. Okay. You guys have a lovely weekend. Please contact me if you need any help. I should see you next week. I don't know if it's going to be face-to-face, or I don't think it's going to be face-to-face. No, it's the week after, perhaps. It's a week. Yeah. Okay, have a lovely weekend, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Miguel. Bye, Ola. Bye, Rona. Bye, Presca. Bye-bye, Nima. Bye-bye, Ned. Bye.
Ba itong auto, mga tutor na to. Ang math tutor ko at saka English, ano sila, okay sila. Pero yung health and social care ko, parang moody. Minsan, siya, makitawa siya sa mga student niya. Minsan, sobrang strict na. So, pumunta ako sa school kanina kasi tinawagan ako ng school. Kasi bawal sila ngayon mag-assess sa mga bata. Lalo na pag may accident sa toilet na nabasa ang damit o kaya ang pantalon, ganyan. Kailangan ang nanay talaga, ang parents talaga ang pupunta, no? Hindi sila allow makialam sa damit ng mga bata or mga gamit na. Ganyan sila. Ngayon patakaran nila ngayon eh. Hirap ang math, guys. Alam niyo mo yung ilang year na ba na galing ako sa school, na last attend ko sa school. High school pa ako noon eh. Ilang year na, more than 10 years. So lahat ng mga 2003, 4, 5. Oh my God. More than 10 years na nga, more than 10 years. Almost. 13 years. O 10 years. Sorry. Ano bang pinasasabi ko? More than 10 years na nga, mga siguro, 15, 18 years na, 18 years. na nakalipas na last ko na ano sa school. So, ngayon mag-aaral ulit. Kumbaga, balik ulit sa zero knowledge ako sa math. Lalo na ngayon, no? Ano to? Hindi ko pa naman paborito ang math, kaya medyo blanco talaga ako. Mga malalaking ano, ay nako. Alam niyo yung parang tinuruan ka bigla na na-shock yung utak mo, na hindi ka aware kung anong mga tinuturo sa'yo. Ano ba yan, ano ba yan, ano ba yan? Hindi mo nakikita noon. Baka nakita ko nga nung high school tinuturo, pero siyempre 18 years ago, maalala mo pa ba ang tinuro ng teacher nyo nung high school kayo? 18 years ago? Good Lord. Diba? Tagal na. Kaya, ito ang pinakaano ko. Hirap. Ang math at saka English, health and social care ang napakahirap na subject para sa akin. Pero okay lang. Importante, araw-araw nasa klase tayo, no? Hindi tayo mag-absent, no? Kikinig lang kay teacher, no? So, magsunod-sunod lang kung anong mga sinasabi niya, no? Anong ginagawa, no? Mag-copy, mag-write down, mag-aral, gano'n, di ba? Bahala na. Ang judgment day naman nito is yung exam, eh. Tingnan natin kung mapasa natin ang exam, no? 2 beses ata may exam. O 3. Hindi ko lang sure. 3 beses or 2 beses may exam ang math sa isang taon. Meron din ang English. Ang English, tatlo din ang exam nun eh. Reading, writing, and listening. So, good luck, pati yung health and social care ko sa good luck. Wala exam ang health and social care kasi may assignment naman yun lagi. Doon ginigrade ang ano. Ang English kasi ano siya, lecture ngayon, then exam later. Ganun ba? Ganun din ang math. Lecture ngayon, summary, and then exam later. Kumbaga para nire-ready kayo for exam, no? Ang health and social care, iba kasi mag-lecture siya, explain niya lahat for 1 or 2 weeks. Then pagka next week, assignment na agad magbibigay siya ng PowerPoint, doon in-explain niya din lahat. Then, ang assignment brief, at saka yung assignment booklet. So, 3 yun yung pinapasa niya sa amin pag may assignment. PowerPoint, na ayun yung nilecture niya sa amin. Assignment brief, kumbaga ang guidance ng assignment, guideline. Then yung booklet, kung saan doon mo i-download mo yun sa computer mo, then doon mo i-edit at answeran, no? Hindi pa ako kumain, guys, grabe. Gutom na ako guys, hindi pa ako nag-almusal, hindi pa ako nakatinghalian. Gutom. Tabi muna natin ang ating mga no?
suggestion and I'll keep typing. You don't raise your hand. Yeah, that's fine. I can start recording from now. So maybe that next show will have memory. That's fine.
Kain tayo guys. Ano tayong noodles oh. Tagal-tagal na rin tayo nakakain ng noodles. Noodles tayo ng maraming itlog din kulay. Another round of coffee. No? Mega shout out to Cici Amelin BC Daguhoy. Hello, Day. Kamusta? Kamusta? Welcome sa live stream ta. Kamusta? Pag unang tapos ako nga katapos na ng aking health and social care and math. Nagutom ako, uy. Hindi pa ako nag-breakfast. Kain tayo mga nasisi. So, ayan, seafood noodles with maraming itlog. Kain tayo. Gutom. With mango, May mango ako dito, Mango. Tsaka maraming gulay tayo, guys. Ayun, gulay. Gulay. Na may isda din. Then, ayan, noodles. Dumit kayo, siyempre. Hindi mawala sa okay. Kain muna tayo, be. Gutom. Thank you sa 3 million na thumbs up, ha. At saka sa 2 million na dyan. Na viewer, no. Ang Friday talaga ang nararamdaman ko talaga sa sa utak ko ba na nahihilo-hilo ako. Ang math, sobrang ng math ay nako. Sabay pa ng health and social care. Di ba? Diba? Kain. Seafood ang noodles pero ang sahog niya maraming itlog, diba? Exotic. Ito na yung pinaka-carbs natin sa araw na to, guys, noodles. Okay na yung minsan lang naman. Oh, salamat. At saka Friday naman, no? Treat day. Cheat day. So, ito na yung pinaka-treat ko sa araw na to. Pinaka-cheat ko. Kasi, ina-adapt talaga namin yan na every Friday is treat day. So, alam niya ni Jacob na pag every Friday, excited na yan siya kasi treat day. May treat siya pag Friday. Gulay. Sarap. Treat day ko talaga ngayong araw na to kasi ang pating kape ko treat din. Di ba, lagi ako black coffee. This time, coffee ko. Coffee. Black coffee dong sabi, pero may gatas naman siguro yan. Sarap ng gulay. Kaya yung mga coronavirus na hindi yan tatabla sa atin, guys. Sa gulay pa lang na kinakain natin araw-araw, patay ng bago papasok sa katawan natin, namatay ng bakterya at saka virus. Kaya kumain kayo ng maraming gulay, guys. Araw-araw, no? Sarap. Ganun kayo ha. Patuloy ko na itong pagkain ko, okay?